Hello Aquarius, how are you doing? So I'm doing your April 2020 Love Tarot card reading. I'm getting them done early so you can enjoy longer, okay? If you appreciate it, like, share, subscribe, and comment because I greatly appreciate it, okay? So the first card that I have for you is the Prince of Wings. The Prince of Wings is either a protector or he maybe has a certain goal that he's going after. This guy, he's pretty entertaining. He does probably have a strong belief system. And he cares about the things he believes in. So maybe perhaps when he's conversing with you, he's getting really, really deep into the conversation because he's an air sign. He really likes to maybe say debate or, basically get into a good discussion with the person or people that he is around. So I don't know what's going on in his life. I was picking up maybe that he was perhaps, I don't know if he's working in the legal field or something, because it's kind of like he's not in Libran energy, but it's like he's kind of like a protector, and sometimes the law is used to protect us. So in some way, shape, or form, maybe he's working in the legal field. Okay, so anyway, he's having a new start or something. I don't know if this is a new start in romance or in his career, considering that this is a romance reading. It's probably in his romantic life. Maybe perhaps whatever was going on before wasn't all that great. So now maybe perhaps he's socializing and looking for someone new to love, okay? So in regards to maybe his career and finances, he's doing pretty well. He has the Ten of Pentacles, basically. I don't know if he has someone in mind in particular because I'm not aware of a person in his love life in particular at this moment, but his finances are looking good. I don't know if he's trying to find someone who matches his financial desires or not, but right now he is looking good as far as his finances. And so the Nine of Wings reversed here is a card of obsession. I don't know if that's the right topic to use for this card. So what this has to do is there's a possibility that he got in trouble in the past. So it's like this person, he has strongly held beliefs. He may not be all that perfect. He is in the upright, but this person, he can be a little bit contentious, maybe perhaps when he's in the reverse position. So I don't know if at some point he got in the reverse position and got in trouble for believing in something too much, and it maybe caused trouble in some way, shape, or form. So anyway, he meets this young lady who is the Princess of Roses. So this is a story about a younger couple. If it's not about a younger couple, at least they are operating in younger energies. So these are the type of people who want to go out to socialize, to have fun, to enjoy themselves, to go watch a movie, to basically frolic in the park. So this is a young, happy couple. I didn't say that they were stable because in between the two, we have the Prince of Wings, and he doesn't really want a commitment. And then we have the Princess of Roses, and she's a little bit unsettled too because they're in young energy. It's not like they're trying to get married to each other. It's kind of like two young people dating and learning how relationships work. And excuse my camera, I changed the angle of it, so now I don't know how much you can see on the cards. It seems like it's harder to get all the cards on the screen, okay? But anyway, so we have the Ten of Shells in the reverse. So in regard to this couple, say for instance, if they were in a steady relationship, although it doesn't seem like it, it seems like young love, okay? So if they were in a stable relationship, we have the Ten of Shells reversed, which is, it may look like a happy family, but there's possible drama going on. So like it looks like a happy family on the face, but I'm not sure if somebody's doing something else behind closed doors, like sneaking out and seeing someone else or doing something inappropriate, considering that our Prince of Wings maybe has a history that's maybe imperfect. So let me see what else is going on. So all of a sudden we have a Tower situation. It's Tower reverse. So something bigger than these two comes and says, something's wrong with this situation. Let me change it around for you, okay? I'm doing you a favor. Don't worry about it. So the clarifying card for that is the King of Pentacles reversed. Something goes on with our Prince of Wings, with his economics, whether it's with his job, whether it's with his savings. Something's going on with his money, okay? So that's causing, I'm not sure if the feminine is walking away from him because his money is messing up. I'm not really sure. So, okay, the lovers. I may need to clarify this because we have a tower reversed. Somebody is in another situation. Because, say for instance, even though these two don't have steady, stable energy, it seems like they're somewhat of a couple. Like maybe perhaps he just met her while socializing. They don't really have to be a couple. He could have just recently met her, but maybe perhaps the tower came and said, well, this young lady is not for you. And so maybe perhaps because we started off with this Prince of Wings, I'm not sure if it represents Aquarius's energy. So maybe perhaps this Prince of Wings decided to see someone else. Let me see what is the next court card coming up. I am not sure. It could be that the Princess of Roses decides to see someone else because the Tower card comes after her. So I'm not sure which one of these is Aquarius's energy, but somebody gets knocked by competition, okay? So it could be that the Prince of Wings gets knocked by competition. If that is the case, that may mean that the Princess of Roses is the Aquarian's energy. Okay, let me see. Technically, by default, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, this could be the air sign energy here. Okay, so it's a either or. Sometimes these are vice versa, okay? So I don't know how much that matters. I was just trying to figure out who left the situation and who was dealing with another lover, okay? It seems like the feminine, the Princess of Roses, is the one who has another lover because this card follows behind her. So possessiveness, what does that mean? Does that mean that she is claiming the other lover? Or does it mean that she's claiming her own self, her own situation? Let me see. Is she trying to figure out, does she want to be in a relationship with anybody? Or does she want to settle down with somebody? Let's see what comes next. So we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of patience. So an example is if you want to claim your lover, I don't know if that's the best way to call it. So if you want to claim your lover, now is not the time. And so the next card is the Six of Shells. It is a card of joy. So, okay, for the Six of Shells. Okay, so somebody wants to claim somebody else. It's possible that someone is pregnant. We had a family situation, so this could be kind of tricky considering I'm not reading for one specific person. We have the Ten of Shells reversed coming behind this Princess of Roses. So we have a feminine. She may have a family. She may be partnered up with this Prince of Wings. She may be, okay? Or it may have just been a date that they went on and it wasn't very serious. But it seems like she has a family, okay? She has a family. Perhaps she wasn't into the Prince of Wings. Perhaps she took up another lover. Perhaps she wants to claim her other lover to make her family situation feel comfortable and secure. But now is not the right time for her to mention that. So we have the Six of Shells. I already said that. I'm sorry, about joy. So either a new child is coming in from a lover, or she already had a family. So the Three of Wings is the next card. So this confusion is causing sorrow. And I didn't know to what extent. So I had to clarify it to see what was going on. So what's going on is that, sorry guys, I knocked the camera. Okay, the Ace of Swords, somebody's speaking their truth about a family situation. Okay, so this is interesting. We're going to figure out who is speaking their truth. Is it the feminine, the Princess of Roses, or is it her lover? Because I think that's who we're dealing with right now. The Tower fell on the other situation and maybe removed the Prince of Wings from the situation. So somebody's speaking about somebody being immature or speaking up about a situation with children. The next card is the Queen of Cups. Okay? So it could be that the feminine is speaking up about a situation with children. Now, mind you, she did find a lover first. Maybe the lover has the children. Maybe because this princess is kind of young and flirtatious and fun and passionate, maybe she doesn't want to settle down and take care of a family. Maybe this is an issue or point of contention between the two of them. Okay? So she spoke her piece up about the child in question. And then so we have the Hangman reversed. So what does that mean? It's like a situation that's not resolved. It's not resolved because I guess if the masculine or whomever she's dating has children and she's not comfortable with the situation, it's either maybe perhaps you have to take it or leave it. And so she's confused as to whether she wants to stay or go. So the next card is the Two of Pentacles. She may still be juggling in between the Prince of Wings and the new lover. So that maybe that's why she's stuck. She can't figure out who do I want to be with. And then the final card is Temperance. So the Temperance card is basically saying modify the juggling. Maybe choose one instead of juggling two people. So that was about the sorrow. Somebody is sorrowful. It could be the Princess of Roses because she has two people and maybe she feels pulled on too much. And so here we have the Two of Gems. The Two of Gems is about change. The Two of Gems kind of has to do with the juggling. The Two of Pentacles that we saw a while ago is the same card basically. So in order to clarify what this means specifically, I did clarify. And it's saying there's a change, like money is being lost because she's juggling two different situations. Okay, that's interesting because what that is saying is that this Prince of Wings, remember that he had the Ten of Pentacles? We don't know what money she has, so they are a couple. And it did say she was still juggling. So maybe she's spending the Prince of Wings, his money, on the lover. And so it's causing a change. It's causing her to be confused. And so what do we have now? So the Emperor reversed. This may be in relationship to one of the lovers, the lover or the person, the significant other or the lover. One of them may be older than her. Maybe perhaps because she's kind of immature, so she doesn't really want to commit. So there's some dynamic with her because she's trying to figure out what does she want, but she doesn't even want to commit. I'm not sure if she even knows if she wants to be in a relationship because she's kind of the flirty person who makes friends and flirts with everybody. So it may not be unusual for her to juggle many different relationship partners. So the next card is the Two of Shells reversed. And this is a card about romance. Like maybe perhaps she has feelings for someone and they have feelings for her. I wonder if that's the lover. But it's romance in the reverse. So it's kind of like we love each other, but we can't tell anybody because we really shouldn't be together anyway. Because technically I'm supposed to be with him, you know? So the next card is the Eight of Roses. In the reverse is a card of signals. So this is like the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. Let me see. So this card, I don't know if I like the definition of signals here. But anyway, okay. It has different pictures from my other cards, so I have to kind of think about it. So this is about using discernment. Like if she wants to meet someone else, okay, because this Emperor reverse could be a new person. So she could have been juggling two people and then taking up another person, okay? Some other person, like she's scared of commitment, so she's like going from this person to that person to that person. And so it's like, it's kind of saying like, love may be around you, but stop juggling so many people and I guess choose one. So I think she's trying to figure out like, what do I need to do? So the way she does that is stay by herself for a minute and figure it out. Like, who do I really want to be with? So the next card is competition. It's in the reverse. So this is like the Five of Roses. So maybe perhaps the person that she wants I'm not sure if it's about who she wants. Maybe it's the people who want her could be in competition for her, or it could be that the person that she wants has a lot of people going after him or her, okay? So the next card is the Ace of Wings. The Ace of Wings reversed here is kind of saying something is confusing here. I almost wonder, should I clarify this more? I'm going to probably clarify it and see what is going on, because we see she's by herself. She's by herself trying to figure out what she wants. I think the competition could be around her. Like, in order for somebody to get with her, they will have to compete to get her attention. It could be that this Emperor person is the one who has a lot of competition, because considering that he may be a boss or someone in a high position or someone older than her, maybe perhaps this person is more stable and maybe more desirable because they have maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, they have built stability for themselves, so maybe they have more to offer or something. So this person possibly has a lot of competition. I'm not sure actually if she is not interested in the Prince of Wings or the Lover, and she's more interested in this person. Because after this Emperor card, this older masculine person, or this older person comes into her life that she's interested in or is interested in her, there's some type of romantic feelings, but they have to keep it secret. So this probably has to do with this third person, you know, which is interesting. Okay, so she might have to compete for the affection of the older person that she's actually interested in. And here, this is like the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't think she's winning in this battle. So the person she wants is off limits, but she has all these other people around her. So Alakazam, the Wheel of Fortune, all of a sudden luck turns in her favor, luck or destiny. So what does that mean? Let's figure that out. So we have the Seven of Gems reversed, and that means, let me see, that's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Like, I guess she's holding off on making a relationship decision because she's probably confused. Because if you're listening to this reading, you could be a little bit confused too. She doesn't know what she wants. She's kind of immature. She thinks she wants the Emperor person. She thinks she wants the older figure who is in authority. So I don't know if she likes power, mind you. That she's in fire sign energy. So it's like, I'm really, really passionate about this person. I'm going to go after it. But did she think it through? Or, you know, there may be things like that are kind of missing. Like, she maybe is going so fast, she's missing maybe the pertinent pieces of the puzzle to figure out what she really wants and whether or not it's worthwhile going after. So let me see. So we have the Nine of Roses reversed. So this is like the Nine of Wands reversed. So like, this is a tiresome process. Learning how relationships work is very, very tiresome. Mind you, like I said, she's a young person. She's used to like playing around, having fun. And so she may not be ready for such a big jump. And also too, mind you, she may be kind of being by herself. I'm not sure what's going on because it's not a personal reading. But it's like she has somebody at home. Somebody she goes to go visit whenever she gets a chance. And somebody else she really, really likes but probably doesn't have access to anymore. You know, so it's kind of confusing. So it's almost like she needs to take a minute to breathe and figure out what does she really want. But anyway, this Habits card, I think I did talk to you about it. She's tired. It's been a long journey. She's growing as a person, and she's kind of tired. So maybe she cannot make a decision at the moment. So all of a sudden, here comes this person called the Charmer. Okay? If you listen to my other readings, you know that this is not my favorite card. So I do not think that this is the Emperor reversed, because he's an authority figure. He is an authority figure. And, well, he was reversed. There's a possibility it could be him. But there's a possibility that she could have changed some of her habits. Like, she had procrastinated putting in time and energy into someone. And maybe when you ignore somebody, I'm not saying for you to do that, but maybe when you ignore somebody and then change the way that you do things because she changed up her habits, maybe perhaps it drew that emperor's attention, and maybe we see who he is now. He is the Prince of Shells. That would actually make sense considering that, okay, so this emperor was in the reverse position. He was feeling powerless. He has a lot of competition, okay? Now this charmer guy, I don't know what is his driving force. However, he does not consider being in a monogamous relationship normal. To him, he considers himself. Therefore, you do not know what he's going to do. You know, whatever you think is normal in a relationship, he probably does not agree with you, okay? So it is possibly the very same person. And so the strangest thing, well, when you consider this young lady here, I kind of consider her like the karmic card. So it's kind of like she draws attention, but I don't know if she really knows what she wants. So maybe that's why she has so many choices, because she's still learning about relationships. So she, you know, the sad thing is that this person that she is with is not such a good catch, but I'm not sure if she's aware of that. So in between the two of them, I was wondering, how did this happen? So in between the two of them, there's Ace of Shells, which is love, like a new beginning in love. I don't know if this is an old person that she was already dealing with or not, or just new love for her. It seems like it could be new love because we did have the Wheel of Fortune card here, which is saying luck increased. It could be that it was an old person, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So now, see, when you meet a guy like this, the Prince of Shells, he might turn your world upside down because he did what was right in his eyes, but he might have totally, completely missed what your needs were, okay? So when that happens, sometimes we go through the school of hard knocks. We have the High Priestess card as the last card for this reading. So I kind of wonder if the young lady here, who may be the Aquarius's energy, since the reading seems to revolve around her, that maybe perhaps she learned a lesson about which person should she choose. Okay, I'm going to put down this card here, and I'm going to grab back this Prince of Wings. So we had the Prince of Wings initially. The Prince of Wings, he had a job. He was trying to start something new. He might have been the new start in her life. He was trying to earn an income. He was trying, okay? So let's review again. Who else did she deal with? Well, she dealt with a lover, okay? So instead of putting her person, which was a Prince of Wings first, she put a lover maybe over him. And then in the end of the situation, she just learned a lesson about maybe how to treat people. If you love them, if you want to keep them, how should you treat them, you know? Instead of putting them in third party or fourth party situations, maybe perhaps she should